And then dinner as well.
Yes. I don't know about ghosting somebody, though, but...
must have been a good meal, though.
Must have been a good meal, absolutely. Let's take a quick look outside. We'll get you ready for your Wednesday coming right up.
Plus, a landmark event comes to the Tri-Cities. We've got details on the Ironman 70.3 Triathlon slated for September of next year. And with the November general election right around the corner, ballots are going out in the mail this week. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to midweek, and we're about 30 seconds away, almost exactly from 6 a.m. Good morning to you. Good morning, Riley.
Good morning, Jason. A beautiful Wednesday morning.
It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. It's going to be a beautiful Wednesday as well. Always fun to have you joining us. Let's take a look outside, and we have a lovely day ahead. No light just yet, but slowly waking up. Hope you're having a okay time waking up this morning. It's going to be beautiful, and we do expect to see more sunshine for the next couple of days and clear skies. Right now, just a will-o-wisp of cloud coverage above us. Just beautiful, and these conditions should continue again, as I said, through maybe Saturday. We're going to start to see things changing Sunday, though, as we expect very chilly temperatures next week. Mid to upper 50s will be our highs. Today, though, we're a little warmer. We're in the lower 70s, pretty much across the board. Plenty of sunshine, maybe a hint of cloud coverage at times. We're staying dry for the next couple of days. So just really beautiful conditions, especially considering we have passed the middle part of October. So we're just seeing awesome conditions, and it's going to remain that way. So clear skies today, dry conditions continue, but much cooler next week with some possible shower activity, and we could be threatening that freezing mark next week. I'll have all that in my forecast. That's coming up, but right now we're going to send it back to Riley.
Thank you, Jason. It was a missing persons case turned homicide investigation. The Kennewick police say 3 people are dead following a SWAT situation yesterday. Authorities say investigators went to the 2800 block of South Dawes Street when a suspicious missing persons report was filed. Because of the evidence they had, investigators asked for the SWAT team to respond to the scene for safety reasons. During this time, nearby schools, Chinook Middle School and Southridge High School were put into lockdown. Authorities then entered the home.
Detectives were able to verify that the adult male son in this case was deceased in a room inside the house. Once they determined that, they went ahead and searched the remaining rooms of the residence and also located the 2 missing adults also deceased inside the residence.
The people found dead have been identified as 65-year-old Nabil Muhammad, 63-year-old Hizfa Khan, and 26-year-old Zahaid Muhammad. Their causes of death have not been released. Authorities say the Washington State Patrol Crime Lab is working with investigators to determine what happened to the family. We've been tracking efforts to build a huge wind farm in the Horseheaven Hills area, which is seeing significant local opposition in Benton County. Now, some Yakima County commissioners are also raising concerns specifically about water use at the site. Commissioner Amanda McKinney wrote to the Washington State Energy Facility Site Evaluation Council, or EFEC, saying that Scout Energy, the company behind the Horseheaven Hills project, doesn't have water rights to build and maintain it after both the city of Kennewick and the Seal-Amoxie Irrigation District said they could not supply water. She's asking that the state review Scout Energy's proposal again.
If FSEC's going to take ag land out of production in the state of Washington, how much? If we're going to transfer water rights to facilities like this, how much? And to whose expense? What bucket are we going to take it out of? These are really important questions.
The EFEC has a meeting scheduled for this afternoon where they are set to discuss the Horseheaven project. Watch for updates on Apple Valley News Now. For the first time ever, Ironman has announced the Tri-Cities will be the host venue for the Ironman 70.3 Washington Tri-Cities Triathlon for the next 3 years. Apple Valley News Now's Anna Trejo says local organizers are excited to show the Tri-Cities area to the world.
Ironman is most recognized global brands in endurance sports. Many people from around the world prepare for months, even years, to be able to compete in these sports.
You think about the preparation that goes into that for these athletes and what they're going through, and what I've come to know through years of working with Ironman and these athletes is every single one of them has a story. They're overcoming some difficulty or challenge in their life. They're trying to break through some major, significant tragedy.
Kevin Lewis is president and CEO of Visit Tri-Cities. He says Richland is a great place to start and finish this event because of its park locations.
It's a 1.2 mile swim, a 56 mile bike ride, and then a 13.1 mile half marathon, all put together back to back. So in this case, they will start at Howard Amon Park and swim downstream to Columbia Point Marina.
Visit Tri-Cities will be the lead organization along with the City of Richland, West Richland, and other regional communities and agencies. It's not just an event for the athletes. People coming to watch will be a big benefit to our community, with so many local restaurants, hotels, and fun things to do.
It will be a great boon to our economy. The estimates are, with 2,500 athletes and another 7,500 people coming into town, the estimated spending is between $6 and $8 million will come into our community and be spent in the businesses around our community.
Not only will this be a benefit financially, leaders say this event will bring positive quality of life, exposing our friendly community, our landscapes, rivers, and the growth of Tri-Cities. Anna Trejo, Apple Valley News Now.
The event is scheduled to take place on Sunday, September 22nd, 2024. Registration is now open, and you can find a link to that at applevalleynewsnow.com. The November general election is just 3 weeks away, and you can expect to receive your ballot soon. The Benton County Auditor's Office is mailing out its ballots today. The ballots for Franklin, Walla Walla, and Yakima County residents are expected to be mailed out no later than Friday, which is the deadline for county auditors to do so. Voters must postmark or return their ballots on or before Election Day on November 7th. You can also vote in person until 8 p.m. on Election Day at a designated voting site. Happening today, the City of Richland is celebrating the grand opening of the Center Parkway North Extension. The project connects Tapteel Drive with Gage Boulevard, adding bike lanes and curbs, gutters, and sidewalks on both sides of the street. The city will be hosting a ribbon cutting at 10 a.m. this morning. Coming up at the Benton County Justice Center this morning, a celebration of the newest graduates of Mental Health Court. This is a 12 to 24-month program that helps people with diagnosed mental illnesses that impact their criminal behavior. The program focuses on treatment and accountability as an alternative to incarceration. 2 people will be graduating the program this morning at 9 a.m. We'll bring you more on this tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 5 and 6. Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
A beautiful Wednesday is on the way as we celebrate midweek, but we'll continue into our weekend. I'll get you ready for, midweek in my First Alert weather forecast coming up.
Plus, we're taking an in-depth look at the benefit contributions Franklin County makes to its employees and why that's the subject of a special meeting this morning.
Did you know Astria Health has the only team of neurosurgeons in the Lower Valley? Patients no longer need to travel long distances to receive the spine care they need. Patients with spinal tumors, stenosis, herniated or degenerative disc diseases, spine trauma, fractures, or spinal cord injury can be seen by an Astria neurosurgeon in Prosser, Sunnyside, or Zillah. Ask your primary care provider for a referral to one of our neurosurgeons. Astria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. Plus, receive $1,000 off your new siding project for new construction as well as remodels. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
Where's the most mouth-watering pizza and best salad bar in town? Well, Hubby's Pizza, of course. Order Hubby's Pizza tonight and get a large 16-inch pepperoni pizza for just $15.99. Mouth-watering yumminess. The perfect fresh dough and toppings for a quick and easy dinner. Dine in or carry out. Come acquire the Hubby's habit your hometown favorite for nearly 45 years.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $3,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a TurboMax engine. See your community Chevy dealers.
Join us Saturday, November 11th from 4 to 8 p.m. as Bubbles and Bites returns to the Walter Clore Wine and Culinary Center in Prosser. Spend the evening sipping on local sparkling wines while sampling sweet and savory bites from regional chefs. Be sure to stock up on your favorite wines for holiday parties and gifts. Tickets for Bubbles and Bites are just $25 and on sale now at tourprosser.com. Space is limited. Get your tickets today.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Welcome back, everyone. Franklin County Commissioners are meeting this morning to discuss a new proposal on how much the county will be paying in VEBA benefits. VEBA stands for Voluntary Employees Beneficiary Association. VEBAs are employer-funded, tax-free trusts that employees can use to pay for medical bills like co-pays, deductibles, medications, and even surgeries in some cases. Right now, the county pays around $1,600 a month to each employee's benefit package. The extra money that isn't used toward the premium goes into the employee's VEBA account. If an employee doesn't have the county's health insurance, every penny of the $1,600 goes into their VEBA account. The new proposal would cut the payments by more than half. Those who have insurance get $400 a month, and those who don't have insurance through the county get just $600. So why does the county want to cut down on the amount they give? According to Franklin County Administrator Mike Gonzalez, it's two big reasons: money and equality. First, VEBA contributions are costing the county almost $3 million a year. Gonzalez says 59 Franklin County employees don't take the county's insurance and are paid nearly $1,600 a month. He says that's over $1 million the county is paying people not to take its insurance. Second, employees who have families, they don't get any VEBA benefit because their premiums cost more than the county's contribution. Gonzalez says this causes an imbalance in the system for employees. Reaction to the proposal has been mixed from Franklin County commissioners. Commissioner Brad Peck is against making changes, while Commissioners Clint Didier and Rocky Mullen say they believe change needs to happen with VEBA payments. We should also mention there is an ongoing investigation into VEBA payments in Franklin County. In 2016, commissioners passed a resolution that would allow them to convert any excess healthcare benefits into cash. But Washington law says elected officials can't give themselves raises while they're in office. Converting this VEBA money into cash could be seen as getting a raise, and Commissioner Brad Peck is one of the commissioners who may owe the county back around $47,000. Former commissioners Bob Koch and Rick Miller may owe the county $20,000 and $21,000 respectively. That case, though, is being reviewed by the Attorney General's office. The meeting discussing the VEBA payments happens this morning at 9 o'clock. Coming up, a new initiative is aiming to provide clean energy and cut costs for agricultural worker homes in the lower Yakima Valley. And Jason Valentine will return with a look at your first alert forecast.
Bruno! Bruno! Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Rogue makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $389 per month lease on Rogue, or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Rogue Platinum.
Looking for a cozy fall event for your entire family? Queensgate Gardens in Richland has a perfect one for you. Featuring a corn and hay bale maze, a dump truck slide, pumpkin archery and painting, and more. Come visit us at Queensgate Gardens for a seasonal memory you'll never forget.
Paws Natural Pet Emporium is proud to be a partner with Apple Valley News Now's Operation Best Friend. Pets adopted from Operation Best Friend segments come with a $50 gift card for use at Paws Natural Pet Emporium. Watch Wednesdays on Good Morning Northwest.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
Now you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. US Cellular, built for us.
The nights are cooler, and many Yakima Valley residents still depend on wood-burning devices in their homes as their primary source of heat. New wood pellet stoves or electrical devices are much more efficient and are regulated to control emissions. They're cleaner burning and release fewer harmful air pollutants and carcinogens. Upgrade today with the help of Yakima Regional Clean Air Agency's Wood Stove Change-Out Program. With rebates up to $3,800, you could get a new device at little or no cost to you if you qualify. Call today.
Saturday on Apple Valley News Now. Washington State battles the high-flying Oregon Ducks live from Eugene. It's a classic Pac-12 matchup. The Cougars and the Ducks. Saturday starting at 12:30 on EBC and Apple Valley News Now.
Let's take a selfie.
Let's do it.
Next 5, Grammy Award-winning artist John Batiste.
How'd it come out?
And Live's Halloween show is coming.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And we're looking at a sparkler of a day today. Kind of a little bit of warm conditions as we move along, and we're already past the middle part of October, starting to head into the latter part of the month, almost to the holiday season. It's going to feel more like the holiday season as we get into next week. But this week looking beautiful. Just a little bit of traffic out there on the highway, and a beautiful morning and a beautiful day is ahead. Just a slight bit of cloud coverage coming through overnight, and we're looking pretty much clear right now, and we do expect that to continue pretty much for the next couple of days. Let's take a look at the futurecast as we move into your Wednesday. Just ample sunshine or clear skies overnight. Thursday, same story. Could see a little bit of cloud coverage coming in on our Friday, but we have beautiful, just spectacular conditions for the next couple of days at least. It's going to persist pretty much into the weekend, and then those changes are going to come starting on Sunday. So high pressure system right now in the northern part of California is just churning in these, well, nice conditions, also warmer conditions for the next couple of days. So warming trend will continue through Saturday as well. And then that cool down starts Sunday and especially into our next work week. So current temperatures, oh boy, 2 degrees from the freezing mark in Ellensburg. Please bundle up in the Yakima and the Kittitas County areas, but all the way up to 50 in Walla Walla. Most of our areas right around that 40-degree mark, though a little warmer in the blues, but chilly conditions this morning. But most of our cities will be coming together for our highs today. We're going to be mostly in the lower 70s, and we're going to stay there through Saturday. So really the changes, all of our changes are coming on Sunday. And as we head into our next work week, we see that big cool down on the way. So prepare yourself for those chilly temperatures next week. Wind speeds are very light. They're going to continue to be light for the next couple of days. We'll see winds start to pick back up as we get to Sunday and into our next work week. So all the changes coming on Sunday. So we are seeing a little bit of fog action in Yakima. 80% visibility, still just fine, but we're seeing quite a bit of thicker fog in the Blue Mountain region if you're driving deep into the Blue Mountain region on your way to Boise. But with these light winds, we do expect fog to pop up next couple of days. So lower 70s throughout most of our areas today, just downright nice, and it's going to continue to be that way at least until we get to our weekend. And look at Pendleton, right at 75, our hot spot, our rare hot spot for the day. 7-day forecast, mid to lower 70s through Saturday, then 67 and possibly a little bit of rain on your Sunday, and down to 57 with some shower activity for your Tuesday. Ooh, it is going to be getting chilly. In the Tri-Cities area, lower 70s through Saturday. 68 on your Sunday with those showers, and 59 by Tuesday. But today, let's focus on today. Mostly sunny to sunny conditions, light winds, dry, and plenty of sunshine to be had. It should be a beautiful Wednesday ahead. Hope you can get outside and enjoy.
Washington State has made a big push toward renewable energy, and solar panels are at the top of that list. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke to the state's Commerce Director about a clean energy pilot project to bring solar power to those in need in Yakima County.
Solar power can help homeowners save big on power bills, but Washington State Department of Commerce Director Mike Fong says those who need that help the most often can't afford it.
The benefits of what's coming through the energy transformation have to accrue to not just affluent communities, but also communities of color, low-income neighborhoods.
That's why the state launched a $970,000 pilot project to install free solar panels at the homes of agricultural workers living in the lower Yakima Valley.
That is going to actually be able to support 32 homes getting solar panels. And our expectation is folks are going to start seeing the benefits of those panels for their utility bills by the end of November.
Elisa, an egg worker and mother of two, says the solar panels and the wires needed to run them do take up a lot of space. But she's been told it'll save her about $125 a month. Her power bill totally covered.
That's real money. That's money back in people's pockets, back in their pockets for other expenses, food, groceries, other things. And if we can make a difference in that space little by little, I think we can help a lot of people out.
The application period closed for this project, but Fong says there's more to come.
This pilot is very specific to this area, but our hope is with more resources coming for solar, heat pumps, electric vehicles, other energy efficiency programming that will be available across the state.
Fong says hopefully within the next couple of months. In Toppenish, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
In the long term, they're also hoping to get solar panels to more families in need. WSU Tri-Cities is hosting a panel discussion today on clean energy. This is part of the university's Research Week activities that are running this week. The discussion is clean energy and the environment and will feature people from the Institute for Northwest Energy Futures, Bioproduct Sciences and Engineering Laboratory, and the School of the Environment. The discussion is open to the public and is at 3 p.m. in the Collaboration Hall on campus. You can also join by Zoom. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, we're introducing you to this week's pet for Operation Best Friend. That's Kylie. Stick around for this very energetic pup.
Thank you for getting groceries, Mika.
Of course. Happy to help. Will Medicare cover any of these bills?
I thought it would, but it doesn't.
We'll get through this. I will always be here for you.
I know. But what about you? I don't ever want you to be in this situation.
Don't worry, Dad. With WA Cares, I'm earning long-term care benefits with each paycheck. That money will be there when I need it.
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
Does your bath or shower need a remodel? Bathfitter can do it all. We'll remove your existing fiberglass tub or shower and replace it with a custom-crafted shower or soaker tub. All made in America at our state-of-the-art factory. We rebuild your walls with new drywall and install a custom-made tub or shower with seamless walls in as little as 1 day. All work is guaranteed and built to last. Call your locally owned Bathfitter store now to book your free in-home estimate or visit bathfitter.com.
Time for a new roof? Let M&M Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again. Plus, receive $1,000 off your new siding project for new construction as well as remodels. So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance from Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Doctors Kopstein and King for a free live webinar October 26th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Next Extra. How did you feel about your jive tonight?
I thought I was rocking it. I loved it.
Dancing with the Stars and their touching tribute to Suzanne Summers.
I was with you every step.
Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now. E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for Operation Best Friend. We're working with the Benton Franklin Humane Society this month to help some of the animals there get adopted into their permanent homes. Liz Howard joins us this morning, and she has brought Kylie to meet. Kylie, nice to meet you. I'm Riley.
Yes, nice to meet you.
And tell us about how Kylie ended up in the hands of the Benton Franklin Humane Society.
Yeah, so Kylie originally came to us as a transfer from the Spokane Humane Society, where she was for about a year, and she came in because she had a serious medical issue that her owners were no longer able to afford, and so they asked the Spokane Society for help. She did some time there and then came up to the Tri-Cities for more exposure and has been in our care for about 2 years.
Gotcha. And her medical problems are all solved?
Yep, all good now. She is got some sensitive stomach issues and will need to be on special food for the rest of her life, but other than that, she is great to go.
Awesome. And what kind of home would be best for Kylie?
So Kylie would do best in a home with absolutely no other animals. She does okay with children, but is really high energy, so little ones may not be the best match. But at the shelter, we all love her. She is amazing, and we just really hope she finds her forever home.
For sure. And what do you know any fun stories or quirks about Kylie?
Yeah, so Kylie is a dog that we love a lot and has a ton of funny stories, but she is the queen of the squeaky toys. If you come to the shelter, she is going to walk up to the door and greet you with her squeaker in her mouth and a smile on her face.
Incredible. She seems pretty high energy and very friendly.
She is very friendly, loves to go for a great run through the yard, play tug-of-war, chase, loves to be chased.
Awesome. And how can people get in contact if they're interested in adopting Kylie?
Yeah, you can contact us on our website. All of our information is there, and that's www.bfhs.com. And you can also view all of our other adoptable animals.
Amazing. The lucky adopter who brings Kylie home will also receive a $50 gift card to Paws Natural Pet Emporium in Kennewick. Thank you so much, Liz, for coming down this morning and bringing Kylie by. We always look forward to it. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, frontrunner for Speaker of the House Jim Jordan couldn't get the votes he needed to secure the position in the first round of voting. Will he be able to secure the votes today?
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion, or bacon, or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi at an amazing value.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-948-4999.
And this is big. Ta-da! Zumo Streambox.
Now add Spectrum TV to upgrade to Spectrum One Stream and get a Zumo Streambox free for 12 months.
It brings together all the entertainment I want in one place. And this voice remote lets me search across live TV and my favorite streaming apps so I can find exactly what I want, fast and easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Zumo Streambox for 12 months. Call 833-948-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
My hot take? This is like nothing you've used before.
There once was a famed country music philosopher named Joe Diffie who said, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. So this got me thinking, if we didn't have tailgates, we wouldn't have tailgate parties. And I'm pretty sure if we didn't have tailgate parties, we probably wouldn't have football. And if we didn't have football, well anyway, I'm just thankful for tailgates, that's all. Here's to a great tailgate season. Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
When you or your loved one has been seriously injured, you want the best law firm on your side. Abeta Nelson Injury Law is the most highly awarded and experienced personal injury firm in Central Washington. Our office has secured the most million-dollar car crash recoveries in Central Washington. You can trust us to have your back. The time for bringing your claim is limited, so don't wait. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
I think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa, I like lunch.
Give in to deliciousness. Buy one craveable classic and get another one for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Another vote is scheduled to take place for the Speaker of the House this morning. We're taking a look at the challenges frontrunner Jim Jordan is facing. And a warning to Americans not to travel to Lebanon amid rising tensions in the Middle East.
And more sunshine and warmer temperatures for your Wednesday. I'll get you prepared in my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Midweek Wednesday. Good morning, Riley.
Good morning, Jason. Beautiful day today.
Yes, we have tomorrow and Friday. We have a real nice string together. We've already passed mid-October.
I can't believe it.
Either can I. And then we're going to be looking at cooler conditions next week. So enjoy this kind of last bit of summery type conditions. Let's take a look outside. It's a beautiful morning. We're starting to see, I guess, the first bit of light. Just a little bit. Sunrise, 7:18, so we're still quite a ways away from that. But we're looking at a very nice day. Just a will-o-wisp of two of clouds. No showers. Looking beautiful, and that's going to continue into our day today. We have mostly sunny to plain old sunny conditions. We're a little bit warmer than yesterday by about 5 or so degrees. Lower 70s pretty much across the board for all of our cities. We're a little warmer in Pendleton at 75, and for Ellensburg, we're right at 70. So kind of widespread mid to lower 70s. And these conditions and temperatures will continue into tomorrow. It'll continue into Friday, and it looks like Saturday as well. But we're going to have that transition on Sunday when we see winds start to pick up, possible shower activity, and yes, those cooler temperatures starting to take grip. By Tuesday of next week, mid to upper 50s across our land for our highs. Could even see some freezing temperatures overnight. So we'll get to that in a bit. So much cooler next week. Dry conditions continue. Clear skies today. It'll be beautiful. I'll get you ready for all of that in my first alert weather forecast coming up. But right now, we're going to send it back to Riley.
Thank you, Jason. In response to the tensions in the Middle East, Capitol Hill security is getting a boost as Republicans try to choose the next House Speaker. Congressman Jim Jordan falling short yesterday, but he's gearing up for another round of voting today. ABC's Justin Finch has more on the challenges Jordan faces.
This morning, round 2 in the GOP's effort to elect a new Speaker of the House.
We got to wake up and stop this nonsense. There's real serious work to be done.
Frontrunner Jim Jordan, chairman of the Judiciary Committee, failing to garner enough support during the first round of voting.
Esposito.
Lee Zeldin.
Zelton.
20 Republicans refusing to toe the party line.
I am not going to vote for Jim.
The Ohio conservative has divided the party, due in part to his staunch support of former President Trump and his refusal to accept the results of the 2020 election. Other critics question his track record as a lawmaker. A decades-old abuse scandal also hangs over Jordan's head, stemming from his time as an assistant wrestling coach at Ohio State University.
He's abandoned us for his own selfish reasons.
when he could have helped us, he's chosen not to.
Wrestlers from the team are renewing calls for accountability over Jordan's alleged inaction surrounding claims that the team's late doctor was molesting students.
The fact that the doctor was around us in our saunas, in our showers, changing with everyone, you would have to know about what is going on. Everybody knew what was going on there at that point in time.
Jordan, who is named as a witness in a lawsuit against the university, has denied knowledge of the alleged abuse. His office saying Chairman Jordan never saw or heard of any abuse, and if he had, he would have dealt with it. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
In Washington, round 2 of voting is expected this morning. Jordan says he remains confident he'll get the votes he needs to become the next speaker. Hundreds of deaths and casualties have been reported as a result of an explosion at a hospital in Gaza. The Israel Defense Forces say the absence of, quote, collateral or significant damage to buildings around the hospital in Gaza shows that it could not have been an Israeli bomb. Admiral Daniel Hagari says trajectory analysis confirmed rockets were fired from close proximity to the hospital. Islamic Jihad has denied that a failed rocket launch was responsible for the explosion. The U.S. State Department is warning Americans to avoid traveling to Lebanon amid the Israel-Hamas war. The travel advisory level for Lebanon was raised to level 4, do not travel, yesterday due to an unpredictable security situation. Family members of U.S. government personnel and some non-emergency personnel will be allowed to voluntarily depart the country. The advisory warned that U.S. citizens who do choose to travel to Lebanon should know that the U.S. Embassy may not be able to assist them. Tax filing services like TurboTax and H&R Block might have to find other ways to get your business in the near future. The IRS is now building its own tax filing program, which will be free. They're calling it Direct File. The IRS says some taxpayers in 13 states, including Washington, but not Oregon, may have the option of trying out the test version of the program. Some current tax preparing companies have criticized the idea, saying that the government shouldn't be in charge of collecting your taxes and also helping you figure out how much you owe. But the IRS says it's not planning to ban private companies from offering tax preparation services, it's just trying to offer another option. The IRS anticipates that hundreds of thousands of taxpayers will decide to participate in the program next year. Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
Starting to see a sliver of light out there on this Wednesday morning. It's midweek, everyone. Let me get you ready for that and the upcoming weekend as well. That's coming up.
Plus, the Gonzaga women's basketball team hosts a very special guest as Adam Sandler stops by for a visit.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05 from Apple Valley News Now. This is Medically Speaking.
My name is Lauren Martin. I started to work out at Hanford in 1982, and for 20 years I worked with the fleet, repairing cranes, locomotives, cars, ambulances, fire trucks, everything. After 20 years, then I came down with a disease. There are some very, very expensive drugs, and my copay on that is $0. All I have to do is pick up the phone and it's there.
So we'll definitely evaluate their past employment. As a registered nurse myself, I'll look through their medical records and I'll look to see maybe what medical conditions they have, and we'll be very upfront with them, honest about whether they do have a claim that could warrant benefits or not, and just kind of let them know what those next steps are, the timeline of how long it could take for them to get approved.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months plus $1,500 purchase allowance on the 2024 XT5 and XT6 when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment.
part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Bruno! Bruno! Pup on the run? No problem. With 5 drive modes, Rogue makes this a walk in the park.
Drive the Nissan Rogue. Now get a low $389 per month lease on Rogue or get 0% APR financing for 36 months on the Rogue Platinum.
If it's Monday, it has to be Monday Night Football on Apple Valley News Now as San Francisco heads for the Twin Cities for a showdown with Minnesota. The 49ers, the Vikings, followed by a special primetime Apple Valley News Now. Watch Monday starting at 5.
Next, E.T. Hey y'all, I'm in Nashville with Luke Grimes celebrating his debut music.
It's an E.T. exclusive.
Plus, it's Disney night on Dancing with the Stars. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
We're about 2 weeks away from Halloween, and Google has revealed the most popular costume. This year, it's Barbie. Of course, Barbie has had many careers, everything from a flight attendant to an architect, dentist, model, and even fashion designer. So that provides plenty of costume options.
And Princess is the second most popular costume, followed by, well, our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Other popular costumes include, well, witch, cowboy, or ninja. Rounding out the top 10 in a cross-holiday mix, a bunny costume.
Do you have a favorite Halloween costume that you've...
Well, my parents couldn't afford Batman, so I was the Bat one year. All right, how about you?
I was a jellyfish one year with an umbrella, and it had little streamers hanging down.
Fun.
So that was a top tier costume of mine.
All right, we gave a sneak preview of our next story.
Yeah, the Gonzaga women's basketball team got a surprise visit from Adam Sandler Monday night.
Sandler's I Missed You tour stopped at the Spokane Arena. The comedian spent some time at the Bulldogs practice before the show. Sandler is a huge basketball fan. This was his first time visiting the Lilac City, and I had some friends who went to the show Monday night. The Spokane Arena was packed for
I bet it was.
Adam Sandler, and they said the show was great. They did a nice little tribute to Chris Farley, his
Incredible.
fallen friend from SNL at the end of the show. So sounds like Sandler, good guy.
Good guy, good visit for the Gonzaga women's basketball team as well. How fun is that?
No, absolutely. So very cool. Quick look outside. How fun is this? We have a very nice, day ahead. I'll get you ready for that. My first alert weather forecast coming up next.
Plus, a Spokane man has a close encounter with a cougar, and now he's warning others to be on alert. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Let's take a selfie.
Let's do it.
Next 5, Grammy Award-winning artist John Batiste.
How'd it come out?
And Live's Halloween show is coming.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Paws Natural Pet Emporium is proud to be a partner with Apple Valley News Now's Operation Best Friend. Pets adopted from Operation Best Friend segments come with a $50 gift card for use at Paws Natural Pet Emporium. Watch Wednesdays on Good Morning Northwest.
Okay, thanks for visiting. Bye, Alice.
I'm stuck.
Not funny anymore. Yes, it is.
Wait, guys, the Mesozoic times are boring and have 0 rad attractions. Triple play is fun. I want to stay here.
Of course you can stay. Oh, fantastic. We won't regret this.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, like bowling, Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park, and a brand new zip line ride, all attached to a cozy hotel.
She's on the logo already. Marketers are the worst.
Woods Nursery is a third-generation family-owned business serving the Tri-Cities since 1965. Right now is a great time to plant, and Woods has a wide variety of inventory with the most experienced people in the industry. Visit our beautiful facility with 5 acres of everything you could possibly need, and be sure to check out our gift shop. Woods Nursery thanks you and is looking forward to 50 more years. 2615 Van Giesen off the Bypass Highway in Richland.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Doctors Kopstein and King for a free live webinar October 26th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located. And now, Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff at $3.95 and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
In 2014, Benton County voters passed an initiative to fund law and justice efforts. For the past 10 years, these funds have kept our citizens safe.
I always knew I wanted to be a police officer. In high school, the Boys and Girls Club opened that door of opportunity for me. I became one of the very first cadets with the Kennewick Police Department as a result of the public safety sales tax. We are asking people to approve the renewal of Proposition 1.
Vote to approve Proposition 1.
I want to find the woman that I can't live without.
Be open to the process.
Oh, it works! I'm falling in love with you, Gary.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Starting to see that light come on through and a little bit more traffic out there. So folks, get up and get ready for your Wednesday. Should be a beautiful day today, and weather is not going to get in the way of any of that. But you're definitely going to want a coat this morning. You just won't need it when you're driving back home later. So maybe a hint of cloud coverage coming through today. Other than that, clear skies throughout our areas, and that will continue for the next couple of days. Let's take a look at that futurecast, and just beautiful conditions are continuing today, tomorrow, and looks like into Friday. So just resplendent conditions, especially since we've already passed the middle part of October. So these nice conditions aren't going to last as we see very cool temperatures on the way next week. But we do have this warming trend due to this high pressure system right in the northern part of California. It is churning in those warmer conditions for all of our areas, and that will continue for the next couple of days. And then we'll see things shift as we get to Sunday, and especially into our next work week. So do get ready for those. Cooler temperatures are on the way. Speaking of cooler temperatures, Ellensburg, you're just 2 degrees above the freezing mark. Yakima, 4 degrees above the freezing mark. And we're all the way to the upper 40s for Walla Walla. So quite a difference in our temperatures this morning. But that will shift for our highs today, as we're going to be right around the same highs. Lower 70s pretty much for all of our cities. And we're going to stay there through Saturday, with that change coming Sunday as we start to cool, and then we're going to continue to cool into our next work week. So 59 looks to be your temperatures on Tuesday. Could even be cooler, mid to upper 50s next week as we just start to cool down. But hey, we're less than 2 weeks away from Halloween, so it makes sense that we're going to be getting a bit chillier. So wind speeds, not much of a factor today, and we don't expect it to be much of a factor for the next few days. Pick up slightly as we get to our weekend. But when we see lighter winds, that means in this time of year, it means a better chance of fog. Not just yet for most of our areas. A hint of fog in parts of Yakima, still 8 miles of visibility. That's good. We just have a bit of fog going on in the Blue Mountain region. If you're headed towards Boise through the Blues, you'll be running into fog. So let's take a look at those lovely highs today. Lower 70s for all of our areas. Toppenish, Yakima, Ellensburg, over in the mid-Columbia, lower 70s as well. And that continues into the lovely Blue Mountain region. Our hotspot, rare hotspot, Pendleton at 75. 7-day forecast, lower 70s today through Saturday, 67 on Sunday, 57 on Tuesday. Could see the return of shower activity on Sunday as well. Overnight lows will be taking quite a bit of a dip as well into our next work week. Tri-Cities area, lower 70s Wednesday through Saturday, 68 on your Sunday, 59 on your Tuesday next week. But for today, for our Wednesday, beautiful conditions are going to continue. It's dry, plenty of sunshine. It is going to be warmer than it has been. Hope you have a little bit of a chance to enjoy it. This might be our last few warm days of 2023, as it looks like the holiday season and holiday temperatures start next week.
In Spokane, a man encountered a cougar not once, but twice at Riverside State Park. He made it back to his home safe and sound, but he wants other hikers to be on the lookout of these animals. On Sunday afternoon, Ryan Wade was riding his favorite trail in Riverside State Park when he came face to face with a cougar. Wade immediately stopped and put his bike between him and the cougar.
And then I picked my bike up and I started shaking the bike at the cat and yelling at it. Very colorful language, and then I lunged at the cat to try to scare it away, and it backed off, and I did that again, and then it ran off into the brush.
Thankfully, the cougar left him alone the second time. Stacy Lehman with Fish and Wildlife says when you are in a situation like Wade, don't run, put hands over your head to make yourself as big as possible. If you have a backpack or water bottle, throw at them. Lehman says always bring bear spray in case you need it in an emergency. Travelers now have more options for getting a passport in Yakima County. The government is not currently letting anyone renew passports online, which means you have to do it by mail or in person. Typically, you would have to go to the post office to file that paperwork, but now the Yakima County Courthouse is offering that service as well, something that was shut down during the pandemic.
We're hoping, we'll see how we just opened, but the hope is eventually we will be able to add more appointments, possibly another staff member.
They're booked out 3 weeks in advance right now, and it can take months for the government to process a passport request. So if you're even thinking about taking an international trip, you'll need to get started on that paperwork right away. Prepare for a reduced speed limit on Burns Road west of Broadmoor Boulevard in Pasco. According to the city, the road was annexed into Pasco city limits recently. That after the city says a traffic engineering consultant conducted a comprehensive speed study. Burns Road will drop from 50 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour starting November 15th. Due to robust residential growth and increased traffic in the area, the city of Pasco found it necessary to reevaluate the existing speed limit. We'll be right back with the morning sprint and a final check on your forecast, but first a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a major development in the extortion case against Joran Vandersloot, the prime suspect in the disappearance of Natalie Holloway. The Dutch national serving a 28-year sentence in Peru for the murder of another woman, but was brought to the U.S. a few months ago to face these charges. Natalie Holloway vanished during a high school graduation trip in Aruba in 2005. Beth Holloway's attorney saying Vandersloot is expected to change his plea to guilty, offering up clues about what happened.
The FBI was charged with determining whether he was being truthful or not. They used what means they had available to him to corroborate or test the veracity of what he was saying.
And we'll have much more coming up at 7 a.m. Plus, legal expert Dan Abrams weighs in live. With your GMA First Look, I'm Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
The right age for Neutrogena retinol?
That's whenever you want it to be.
It has derm-proven retinol
that targets vital cell turnover, even skin tone,
and smooths fine lines with visible results in just 1 week. Neutrogena retinol.
Okay, everyone. Our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Ensure with 27 vitamins and minerals, nutrients for immune health, and Ensure Complete with 30 grams of protein.
Hold it!
Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
At 4imprint, finding the promotional products you need to create a memorable moment is an easy mission. Our expert team will take care of every detail to make your success a certainty. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now, there's 7 minutes till 7 o'clock. We're going to get to your first alert forecast in just a moment, but we begin with this morning's top stories. A missing persons case turned into a homicide investigation following a SWAT situation yesterday. Authorities say investigators went to the 2800 block of South Dawes Street when a suspicious missing persons report was filed. Because of the evidence they had, investigators asked for the SWAT team to respond to the scene for safety reasons. Authorities found 3 people dead inside the home. Their causes of death have not been released. The November general election is just 3 weeks away, and you can expect to receive your ballot soon. The Benton County Auditor's Office is mailing out its ballots today. The ballots for Franklin, Walla Walla, and Yakima County residents are expected to be mailed out no later than Friday, which is the deadline for county auditors to do so. The Tri-Cities is set to be the host venue for the Ironman 70.3 Triathlon for 2024. Visit Tri-Cities will be the lead organization in charge of the event, but is also working with the cities of Richland, West Richland, and other communities. The event route starts at Howard Amon Park in Richland and ends at Columbia Point. Ironman is the most recognized global brand in endurance sports. Registration is now open until Tuesday, October 24th at midnight. Some Yakima County commissioners are also raising concerns about a proposed wind farm in the Horseheaven Hills in Kennewick, specifically about water use at the site. Commissioner Amanda McKinney wrote to the Washington State Energy Facility Site Evaluation Council, or EFEC, saying Scout Energy, the company behind the Horseheaven Hills project, doesn't have water rights to build and maintain it after both the city of Kennewick and the Seal-O-Moxie Irrigation District said they could not supply water. She's asking that the state review Scout Energy's proposal again. The Washington Department of Commerce has invested $970,000 in a clean energy pilot project to install solar power on agricultural worker homes in the lower Yakima Valley. More than 100 applications were submitted, but only 32 homes were chosen. Commerce Director Mike Fong toured some of the homes yesterday, speaking with residents about what the project means for their futures. Fong says it should cut down their power bills by at least 70%, but expects most will be closer to 90 or 100%. Solar panels, a luxury they wouldn't be able to afford without this project. WSU Tri-Cities is hosting a panel discussion today on clean energy. This is part of the university's Research Week activities that are running this week. The discussion is clean energy and the environment, and will feature people from the Institute for Northwest Energy Futures, Bioproducts Sciences and Engineering Laboratory, and the School of the Environment. The discussion is open to the public and is at 3 p.m. in the Collaboration Hall on campus, and you can also join by Zoom.
Another picture-perfect morning throughout our areas, and we're going to be seeing plenty of sunshine today. Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good one so far. Just a hint of cloud coverage out there as we're looking at beautiful conditions continuing today, tomorrow, and for the next couple of days. We're warmer today as well. High-pressure system in Northern California churning in warmer temperatures for all of our areas and all of the Northwest. So perfect traveling conditions really through Saturday. But we see things starting to change on Sunday, and cooler temperatures though already this morning. Look at this, right near that freezing mark for Ellensburg, 4 degrees above it for Yakima. So you're definitely going to want a coat as you're heading out the door. It is warmer along the Blues. You won't need that coat, though, on your way home as we're looking at those warmer temperatures really taking grip. Light winds continue. Keep an eye out for maybe a little bit of fog, but fog looks to be more prevalent as we head into Thursday, tomorrow, and most likely on Friday. So temperatures today, look how closely grouped together we are. We're in the lower 70s almost across the board. That means warmer temperatures, about 5 or so degrees up from where we were yesterday. And our rare hot spot is Pendleton at 75. So today, for your Wednesday, for midweek, plenty of sunshine, dry conditions, and warmer temperatures. Just perfect. We've already passed the middle part of October. It is going to be a lovely Wednesday, and really it's going to be lovely through Saturday. Just get ready for those chilly temperatures next week. Back to you.
Thanks for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest. GMA is next, and your local news is back tonight at 5 o'clock.